Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Today I've got a variation on my favourite chocolate bar. That's right, it's a Snickers coffee flavour. Snickers is my favourite chocolate. Anyone who knows me knows this. I've talked about it on the channel plenty of times before, and I always like to try any variation of the Snickers that I can get. This one is a coffee flavour one. I believe it's imported. I'm going to have to check where exactly from. But I got it in Forgotten Worlds when I was down there getting all kinds of video games. And I figured I would just pick this up and try it for you guys. I got it at the same time as I got the Hare's blue cheese, what were they called? Buffalo blue cheese wings crisps that weren't very good. So yeah, figure we'll give this a go. I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I drink it very, very occasionally. I don't really have coffee in the house. I don't drink it in the house. Sometimes I'll drink it when I'm out. But I do like coffee flavoured things. So if I would say that my favourite Revel in the bag is the coffee flavoured one. So I quite like coffee stuff. So I'm hoping this will be a nice twist on something that I love already. So let's have a wee read about it and see what's what. It says, as part of our sustainable in a generation plan, we are transitioning to paper-based wrappers. For more information, go to mars.com sustainability plan. This is a paper-based wrapper as opposed to the sort of plasticky ones you get. Just interesting. That's a nice development. Let's see. Supporting more sustainable future. Peanuts, caramel, coffee flavoured nougat, milk chocolate. Paper-based wrapper. And that looks to be in the shape of Texas, right? Is that Texas? Don't know. Oh no, it's Australia. It's Australia. See, it says Oz, New Zealand there. It's Australia, not Texas. They're surprisingly similar shapes. I'm willing to bet they're not, and I'm just remembering wrong. Anyway, I think this is from Australia then. Let's go. Is there any more information we can get from the packet? Made in Australia, Mars Wrigley. Cool. A Snickers coffee bar contains milk, chocolate, caramel, coffee, flavoured nougat, and peanuts. There's a list of ingredients there. You're never going to be able to read that, but I'm not going to go through them. But as far as allergens go, you've got peanuts, milk, soy, and egg. Contains peanuts, milk, soy, and egg. May contain tree nuts and gluten. So, yeah, you've got to be careful if you've got any allergies. It does have a halal certification, so if you're halal, that's one thing that you're okay for these, which is good. Nutrition information then. So per package, 1 bar, which is 44 gramos. You have got 871 kilojoules of energy. I don't know what that is in calories. They don't seem to do it in calories over there. So anyone who can do the maths, let me know. But I figure it's probably around about 190, something like that. That's usually what a Snickers bar is. Protein, 3.6 grams. 9.8 grams of fat. 3.3 grams of that is saturates. 26 grams of carbs. 22.8 grams of that sugar. And 109 milligrams of salt. So high in the fat and the saturates and definitely high in the sugars, but everything else isn't so bad. All right, let's break it open. I wonder if you will get that. Will it immediately smell like coffee? I mean, how strong is the coffee flavour in this thing? Oh yes, yeah, it very much smells like coffee. Okay, there you go. Looks like a Snickers. I can see that the chocolate started to weep a wee bit. That's just I think it's the milk solids separated from the chocolate, which is okay. It doesn't necessarily mean, it doesn't mean it's gone off or anything. It just means it's probably the temperature of it has fluctuated a little bit at some point, which is fine. It's very much still edible and will taste fine. Just it doesn't look very nice. But that's not unexpected if this came all the way from Australia, right? Okay, well let's do it. Let's give it a try. So this is the Snickers coffee flavour. Let's give it the old taste test. It's a reasonably strong coffee flavour, not going to lie. It's interesting. I'm not not sure how much I like it. I mean, I don't go into too much detail about what a Snickers tastes like, right? Chocolates, nougat, caramel, peanuts. It's sweet, it's crunchy, it's nutty, it's delicious. And all those elements are there because it is just a Snickers, but the coffee is very much the overwhelming flavour in this. Which on the one hand is good because that's the point, right? It's meant to be a coffee flavoured Snickers. If you're a coffee, like cereal coffee drinker, you might eat this and go, wow, that's exactly what I want. But while I like coffee flavoured things, I think the coffee flavour in this just takes over the whole bar. You know, you can definitely taste everything else, but it very much overshadows the nuts and the chocolate and the caramel. And the real dominating flavour is the coffee. And I have to say, unlike, say, the coffee Revel that you get, it doesn't entirely remove the bitterness of the coffee. That's what the Revel seems to do. Remove all the bitterness, but leave you with the lovely coffee taste. Some would argue the bitterness is part of the appeal of coffee, which I totally get. Some things you want to be bitter. It's another flavour. You know, Guinness is bitter. Lagers tend to be a bit bitter. That's one of the reasons they're nice. But there's a time and a place for bitter, I would say. And this is a chocolate bar. I very much want my chocolate to be sweet and milky. It's not overly bitter. It's not like drinking raw coffee or anything like that. But I would say the coffee very much dominates all the other flavours, which detracts from the snickerness of it a wee bit. But that being said, it's quite nice. It does what it says, tastes like coffee, and it's got all the other elements in there. So, not bad, not bad. I would say if you're a big coffee drinker, if you're heavy into the coffee, then yeah, you'd probably get a bit of a kick out of this one. Let me just wash down my coffee with some Iron Brew. But yeah, perfectly acceptable. It was nice enough. I would eat it again if it was free. I don't think I would pay what I paid for this again to have another one. I still think the original is best. Original Snickers is still the best Snickers. I've tried lots of different Snickers things. I've had like Snickers brownies and the mad protein ones and all that. Nothing as good as just an actual Snickers. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Not one for me, frankly. But if you're a coffee drinker, yeah, go for it. You'd probably quite like it. Well, that'll do for today. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the wee bell to get notifications anytime a new video comes out. I also have a gaming channel called Electric Reload, which I talk about my game collection, you know, what I'm picking up, and I show off gameplay, and I make a bunch of other types of videos as well, sort of branching out a wee bit in that and being a bit more creative. So if you're into your games, go over there and check that out. I would really appreciate it. If not, stay here, watch some more videos if you like, or, you know, you don't have to. It's up to you, you know. It's your life, and it's now or never, or something. So, have yourselves a fantastic day. I hope to see you soon. You all take care. See ya.